second half. He had 14 in the second half, and this one 21 in the second half against Indiana, going a combined 16 of 22 from the field in those two games after the break. So our second straight dramatic game here on the Big Ten Network on this Saturday. Nick Martinelli providing the game winner for Jordan Taylor and our entire Big Ten Network crew. Our producer, Glenn Hallis, our director, Andrew Blaustein. I'm Dave Repson. That'll do it from Evanston. Once again, the final 63-62 Wildcats. Let's go to Chicago.
We have already seen two dramatic final second finishes on this triple header Big Ten Network Saturday. Will Rink Mask and the Huskers provide another on the road out west to face USC? One question lingering over the Trojans, just how healthy is number 4 as Chad Baker-Mazara continues to return from that injury and tries to find that chemistry with Elijah Arenas.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to BRR. Glad to have you with us. I hope your feed is working. There's no echo. That can be a problem. 7 minutes until tip-off. Going up against the 18-10 yet unranked USC in Bompton. No word from Legary yet. He might be asleep. He might be at one of his several South American jobs that he does. He might just be running from ice, if I'm being completely honest. Or he might be now running ice, if I'm being more honest. What up, Joker? What up, Dark Seed? Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Please help me out. Hit that like button and let me know, does it turn into a basketball today, or are we cucked again? Apparently, Martinelli had a good game. He's the leading scorer in the Big Ten, by the way. That just doesn't make sense because, I mean, he does effortlessly score against us, but he doesn't look like somebody where it's like, oh, God, we got to stop Martinelli. It doesn't feel that way. It feels like Price Sanford's better than Martinelli, but what do I know? You know? It did turn into a basketball joke. Let's go. See what I'm saying? I'm not lying when it comes to Suns streams. So you can have my back now when I tell everybody that I'm not actually a liar about that. 5.5 minutes. Just got a text message from Legary. He says he'll be here he says he's on his way. Which means he's probably just leaving Matt Rule's office, or better yet, Matt Rule is leaving his office. Hat in hand, tail tucked betwixt his legs, I'm sure. Because that's just the type of respect that Gary demands from a soon-to-be-fired head coach like Matt Rule. All right, you didn't hear it from me. I was watching Sipple and Callahan yesterday. Was anybody watching their show the other day? Yesterday? They were talking about, someone said that Matt Rule is just like on a mission, like he's extremely focused. And that made me giggle. Because it felt like, I hope I remember to talk about this with Gary, but that made me feel like, well, was he not serious before? And then I think back to last year, and I don't feel like he was that serious last year. Last year, he was doing, his podcast with every jamoke on the planet and laughing. And, like, here's the thing. And tell me if you noticed this. When people would bring up, like, McAfee or NBC News, whatever intro, like whatever interviews he was doing, they would all bring up year 3 Matt Rule. Oh, year three. And he didn't really, in my opinion, ever. What up, Tiger? He didn't ever like bat it away humbly. I don't want to say ever, but I feel like 90% of the time he didn't bat it away humbly. And by that I mean go, yeah, that's, people talk about that, and it's I think it's more of a coincidence. I had, every situation's different. Every situation is not built the same, but no, it's more like, hey, you're year 3 Matt Rule, right? And he's like, yeah, that's me. What's going on? Excuse me, let me turn my hat backwards. What's going on? I'm year 3 Matt Rule. You ever heard of him? And so that makes me feel like maybe he wasn't like what uber focused sounds like to me is scared. He's scared now. He feels fire on his ass hairs, and he's nervous, and he's going, okay, all this fun we've been having, no more fun. I'm not getting fired so we can all have a good time. Will that work? Will that be enough to get him out? What up, Brooke? Will that be enough to get him out of danger? I normally don't wear my hat backwards with this bald head, and what I'm really upset is that I feel like I look like Temu Johnny Sins. Joker says, I don't think we need the like button turned into a basketball working on SVP because YouTube thinks you guys are cucks. Well, they're right. We are cucks. The 4-letter says SC is a bunch of free throw merchants. If they get the friendly call today, it's going to be rough. I believe that. Thank you for the warning. I'll take Val Kilmer. Nothing better than the Iceman in his prime. All right, guys, I think this game is about to start.
Implications for both teams.
Well, Nebraska's had a great year. They're still playing for 2 things. One, to improve their NCAA tournament seeding, sitting on the 4 line right now. But I think most importantly for right now, trying to finish in the top 4 in the Big Ten regular season standings to get that triple bye and not have to play
all right.
until Friday in the Big Ten tournament. On the other side, USC is playing for their NCAA tournament lives. They've lost 4 in a row. They need a win desperately. This win here, they have 2 more opportunities after this, would go a long way in them getting back in the field for the NCAA tournament.
Starting lineup sponsored by Venmo, and notable to not see the fantastic freshman Arenas in the starting lineup for the Trojans. He has started all 10 games he's played.
What's going on with Elijah Arenas?
Starting experience.
What's going on with Elijah Arenas?
Who is available for the Trojans coming off the bench today.
I'm excited to see this Nebraska.
What did he do?
I've been watching him all year.
I'm excited to watch him
play.
play.
The word
not
that keeps
gonna
coming into my brain when I watch Nebraska is they are connected. They're a veteran group, but connected.
It's true, Brooke. It's tough, and I love Matt Rule. Me and Gary are Matt Rule fans.
They've had such a terrific year.
The reason I'm talking about this is because I'm stressing. I don't want him to fail. I don't want him to be replaced. It just feels like it's going in that direction. Mass loses the yum.
Well, as always, what are you doing with Baker Mazzara? We know he's a volume guy. If you let him get started, it's hard to turn him off. Sam Hoiberg starts with the challenge.
Got a little jump pass into the paint, cut off and double teamed, and then blocked by Buchton Daddy. Thank you. Hoiberg over to Mast. I like this camera angle, and I like this Trojans court. Just feels like a nice zoom in from what we've been getting in the past games. Mast looks huge. Pause. Buchton Gel, top of the key. Little half spin. I don't know why he's taking that. He's not Dirk Nabukton Jelinski, but he thinks he is. If he can hit that in practice, and so now he's confident and wants to start taking that, I guess I'm willing to give it a go here.
They haven't been as consistent as they've needed to be on that side.
This is a high difficulty shot.
Here of late.
Facing today what is the 5th-ranked defense in the country in Nebraska in defensive efficiency. They've been good all year long.
Pick and roll here for USC. They get it into the corner. Kofi no good, but they get the board. Woods to the rack. Nice lay, but it's short. He gets his own rebound and a put back. I mean, that was a failure on Nebraska's part to rebound. It wasn't just like, oh, the ball went to him. We also failed. John Smith is out here in Tel Aviv, just dodged some Iranian missiles to get to the wall for this game. You're welcome, Israel. Handshake corn. Good, so you did get a chance to kiss the wall. Good. We should be safe then.
We saw 2 offensive rebounds on that.
What up, Brady? Brady, were you watching your Ducks game? They just lost by 1 point. It was nuts at the end.
If not the best in the league at drawing.
Lawrence. Uh-oh. Almost ripped, trying to get it to Buchengel. Buchengel taps it back to him. He gets it to Hoy, and that's a contested-ass, looking-ass 3. And a miss, as you heard, I'm sure, in a rebound. And they are already up the court. They pass into the corner. Baseline. Back to the corner for Mazzara. No good. Sanford with the rebound. Rebound. Goiberg. Actually, I think he's not a goalie. Am I right? Is he a goalie? Is Hoy a goalie? Pump fake mass, jab step, half spin, hook shot. I mean, those are old man moves from the 1940s, but they're working. So I'll take them. Yeah, Brady, they might need to get a new Mazzara's 26. That's crazy. Goy boy to the rack, pump fakes and loses his footing because the court is sweaty with the tears of Iran. Know what I mean? And then we get a 3 in the corner from Sanford. Beautiful. Beautiful.
If you're not attached, he is letting it fly, and it's probably going in over 40% from 3 this year.
And a chance to have the most prolific 3-point shooting season in Big Ten Conference history. He's 9 away from tying.
We got the ball moving around the top of the key for USC. Nice behind the back into a pump fake and a kick back to an open tray. Baker Mazzara hits the 44-year-old.
He usually keeps it going.
I don't know what they need to do. Mast with the spin move, goes off the backboard like Tim Duncan. Doesn't quite have to touch. He did not get it off the right part of the backboard, and it is short. We got a turnover here. Unforced error. Buchengel comes away with it, and he tells Sanford, I'll run the point. Kicks it to him. Sanford off of a screen. No good on the contested quick pull, and they're going to say Nebraska fouled on the rebound. That is crazy. That was not a foul.
Rink Mast, and that's his first. And take a look back. This was Hoiberg somehow staying up.
Not a travel. Stayed on his feet.
40 watching. Could you guys help us out? Please hit that like button. If you haven't. Rumor has it, a little birdie told me it is turning into a basketball today, but don't tell Gary I said that. We got a pass over here to Williams, over to the wing. They are 3-man weaving this thing. Baker, pull, woof. That was beautiful. That's an NBA shot, baby.
He takes tough shots, but he makes tough shots.
Lawrence, who doesn't even take any shots, kicks it to Mast. Back to Hoy. Back to Lawrence. Lawrence down to Buchton Daddy. He's got the size advantage. He used his size advantage. I repeat, Buchton Gel caught the ball close to the rim, moved towards the rim, pump faked, and laid it in over a smaller defender that had no chance with all them delicious moves. And we got a strip here from Buchton Daddy. Buchton Daddy having the game of his life. Hoiberg missed Lawrence on a easy fast break bucket. Just didn't throw it. Mast in the post, kicks to Lawrence, who shoots a three. It's no good.
We know USC wants the pace of the game fast. The complexion is in their favor.
Arenas now in the game. Tween on Buchton Gel, kicks it out.
Over 3 times already, USC.
They're going to work it around to the other side. Looking for a weakness. There's a turnover off of a missed catch. Nice pass from Sanford to Lawrence, who gets his layup beaten off the glass by Baker Mayfield Mazzara. But Sanford hits a three off of the offensive rebound. Beautiful.
Chase down block from behind, but unfortunately gets kicked out to one of the best three-point shooters in the country. Sanford knocks it down.
It's 2 for Sanford in this game.
Arenas gets a blow-by on Sanford. Misses the lay, though. Sanford looks like he got hit or something in the face. Buchton Daddy, top of the key, over to Price. He kicks it down to Sanford. He's going to try to go to work in the post. He doesn't really have any touch around the rim or post moves except for an old man, caveman hook shot, but Hoy Boy in the corner slaps a three. This is what you needed, a decent start.
He knocks it in.
Now here's Woods forcing
A little layup here for Woods is good in the post. Somebody should have fouled him or blocked him or made him go to the line for that. That's too easy.
Now we're 6.5 in.
Lawrence looking for Price in the post. Can't get it to him. Does now in the corner. Comes off the screen. Blocked shot potentially. The ball goes off of Arenas out of bounds. That's going to be fortuitously Nebraska basketball when we come back.
In the Galen Center, Baker Mazzara with the chase down, but gets kicked back out to Sanford. He knocks it in. And then Hoiberg with a little bit of luck on this.
So what do you guys think so far? 13-10, not a bad start, I'd say. Tiger can Sam dunk? Does he ever dunk in warm-ups or anything like that? Because the reason I would almost believe that he might be able to dunk is because remember that one time he went up for a layup 100% open on the side of the rim and squeezed the ball too hard and it popped out of his hand? That could have been him going up for a dunk and getting nervous and fudging it up because he knew it was going to take every little bit of strength out of his legs, you know. Smoke, what up? Said baseball team won last night. Now crap in the bed today. The baseball team's crap in the bed? I haven't paid attention to the baseball team, man. I got bored. I used to freaking love baseball. Sammy Sosa, Cubs fan. You get the idea. It just got boring. Like, how many times do you see a play happen in baseball that you haven't seen before several times? I feel like the best thing that happens in baseball is a dude catches the ball as it's going over the wall. But we've seen that how many times, and it doesn't happen that often. How many times can a dude dive and lay out for a catch running full speed. Yeah, it's cool. It feels great to do it. Lord knows I've won several pennants personally in my day, but we're not going to talk about that. This isn't about bragging about me and my heroics. It's just like, what happens in baseball that's so exciting? Is that LeGarry?
My bad, man.
Is that LeGarry?
I way overslept.
Oh, yeah?
I got to bed super late this
Well, I'd make fun of you, but if you remember correctly, I didn't even know that the last stream was going to happen, so I didn't even know there was a game last game.
Kaylee comes in. I'm like, oh, what time is it? Thinking it's like maybe noon. She goes, oh, it's like 2-3 minutes after 3. I was like, shit.
That's funny. At least you got some sleep. What time did you lay down?
But, I don't remember exactly when I laid down, but I was awake for a while. I think it was like 10:30. One of the last times I looked at the clock.
They kick it into Jacobson
for Nebraska.
Everybody.
All 4 of the turnovers for SC in that category.
Buchanan Daddy's having a game. Defensively, he's got a couple of steals. He's got a block. He caught the ball in the post and drop stepped towards the rim, pump faked, and laid it in over a smaller defender. Like, I don't know who this guy is.
He's going to the locker room getting his gun.
Chalk it off.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Stunt like his daddy said.
Trojans ball.
He's down here.
Battling with Buchtengel.
Oh, turn that little ankle, poor guy.
Little roller.
It was definitely that right leg he was dealing with. Let's see how he handles it.
Let's see what his gait looks like going up.
Are they running
down.
the cut game, or was that just
There
a
he is with
one-off
it
to
now.
Lawrence there? I just seen.
Cuts haven't been open yet.
Shot clock is at 4
I haven't
for
seen
Cam
any yet.
Woods. Caught in the air and another turnover.
That bucket by
for
Lawrence was
USC.
Got too
Backdoor
deep,
cut
especially
for
his
Duke,
size.
Joe.
You're not going to throw it over the top.
Oh, man,
out.
they couldn't get it to Lawrence.
Braden Frager had to wait a long
There you
time
go.
to get
Now
into
get
this
it.
game.
Lil Jacobson, I don't care that you missed. I'm glad he took that. He normally
Twice.
gets scared.
Yeah.
He probably should have
Twice
passed it to the
Lawrence was
corner,
just
though,
camped
right?
out the
Yeah.
corner, yeah.
Influence in what Nebraska does
should've
from
hit
Fred Hoiberg. NBA playing days and coaching days, but they really run good stuff.
Here comes Sam Hoiberg back in for Nebraska.
And I don't think he gets talked about enough. Look, you know, Sanford's having a great year. Frager's going to probably be 6th man of the year in the conference, but Sam Hoiberg is kind of the heart and soul of this team. And you just wonder, guy, like, because he's the coach's kid, does he not get enough credit? Because
Mikey says USC players are
of
soft
piling
as
on too much
heck.
praise
Reminds him
because
of our
he's the coach's
football
kid, but you watch Nebraska play,
team,
and
he
Hoiberg affects
says.
the game more than anybody on this Nebraska team on both sides of the ball.
Corner
Baker
3
Mazzara,
here
a
for
three.
Baker Mayfield. Mazzara,
Hoiberg
no
had a steal in
good.
this game that put him at top
We're going to be able to
the
rebound
Big
against
Ten
this team?
steals list for the season.
I
so far
mean,
this year.
Buchanan Daddy to the
There
rim. He tried to dunk and got blocked by a 46-year-old
That's all I
accountant.
ask.
Deflects that pass out of bounds.
That's all. I'm fine with that.
He's almost 5 assists.
I don't need him
That's
taking
incredible.
2 dribbles away from the
That is
rim and
remarkable.
trying
That
some
leads all
spin
of
hook bullshit.
College basketball.
If you're 3-1, you're really doing something. 5-1's absurd. That's what I'm saying. Just he doesn't dominate really in any categories except for that in the steals.
Right.
But just affects the game.
USC's
so
working it
much.
around
I
to
get
get
the
it to
feeling that
Baker Mayfield
emotionally he
Mazzaro.
affects the locker room more than anybody as well.
Well, there's something to be said, too.
a
It's an
trap.
interesting combination. Baker Mazzara throws
Mast,
off
at
the
what
mat.
point do you prepare yourself for that? At what point do you know that's, I
The
mean,
answer's
But
never.
creates more turnovers than anybody else in the league.
We'll be shocked
And
by
right
it every
now,
time
his
it
Huskers
happens.
are up 5.
all right, 15-10. At least we feel like the better team. Off rip, off rip, off rip, off rip.
Did you take USC first half? Like a good little goyim?
You did, or I should?
You should. Every game, always. Without exception, sir.
Now, you just woke up, so you haven't had a chance to kiss a wall yet, have you?
There's always time for a little wall kissing. Why you think I was up so late?
Now, for me, I sleep up against a wall. So then when I wake up, it's
face
like...
first?
Yeah, face first.
Face first, face first.
You know. Out of respect. You hear we're jamming up Iran right now. You're a big fan of that, right?
Whatever BB wants, I want.
Bro, I heard the Iranian leader's already dead. You hear about that while you were snoozing? Did you
No, I was at work last night.
any news updates while you were sleeping?
I was looking at some of the stuff. Yeah, well,
No, today. Today it happened.
yeah. No, I don't know about all that, but
Now, you're a big fan of the Ayatollah, though, right?
we'll get into the weeds when we're not on here. If you want.
Sonny, we streamed last game. What up, 4 letters? Mikey Mike says we need to keep running that pick and roll. They're clueless on how to defend it. Yeah.
Well, they need to run it more, period.
Period,
And I
but
think the fact that they don't very often.
Whether they can or they can't, it'll cause breakdowns.
Yeah, he's exactly right.
Mm.
They seem to not be worried about it, or not prepared for it, more worried about the 3. Because vast majority of the time, that's all we're doing is looking for a 3. So maybe they make some adjustments at halftime.
Quickly, run fast. Type shit. You know?
Type shit.
I'm all about this type shit. All right, we're back. Arenas is back in the game.
You're on that game tomorrow.
Be back here tomorrow. It'll be a lot of fun.
Strapped up.
8 seconds on the shot clock here for
All right, they
USC
kick it in, and the big
timeout.
kicks it. He had a 3 opportunity. Didn't
White
want it.
scared.
Mask, nice D, but a better move.
How was like where?
Under the rim.
I know Hoiberg's got really good hands to poke balls away and get passing lanes.
Just
But
the
if Asar gets that
ticky-tack
deep,
petty fouls
might
they
as well
call.
just let him score because he's going to go right through your hand and
Okay, it's
get a
probably on
foul, which he
Hoy
did.
slapping the hand.
That's why he's been to the
Yeah, I
foul
thought they
line
called
so
it
much. You
unmasked.
can't keep him out of the paint. And then when he's in there, he goes through contact as good as anybody in this league.
You wonder, I mean, that is the second foul for Hoiberg in this first half. And
Asar's free throw is good for the and 1. We got a
You know what I'm saying? Like that hand that Hoiberg put in there isn't
little
going to do
sub
anything
on
but
the
potentially
free
get a
throw.
foul. Because you're not going to take it from Asar down there. You're just not.
Well, and Nebraska does not.
Sonny says he's got Neb
two-foul
under
participation number is low. You wonder, are we gonna see
147.5.
Hoiberg again in his half with 2 fouls.
I think time and score will
Hoy
dictate
boy.
that.
Being a good goy. Actually, sorry, it's Jake Goibson
Sit him.
to Frager. Oh, Sanford pushed out.
Called on Arenas, but you see the possession was a little disheveled before that bailout foul.
But you see the attention Sanford gets now in these games. Like nobody's letting him run. He got a couple early on busted plays, but in the half-court execution, and this is going to be for the rest of the season, obviously.
Jacobson kicks it to your boy Mast. Back to Frager. Frager, pump, step through, throws it away, and a transition foul. That was bad.
It becomes on the other players.
These fouls
for
are bad,
Nebraska
man.
to loosen up.
I'm not saying they're not fouls or getting hosed.
Yeah.
But it's
If they're
just
scoring,
it's a
guys have
very,
to start
very
helping.
tight
They
whistle.
start helping off Sanford a little bit.
Slowing everything down.
Look at that.
Yeah.
He needs 8 more.
Like every little loose
That's a
ball
single season
contact,
record, and that's just in conference
a little
games.
bit of contact on help.
Of course, this is game 18 for Nebraska. That's how many games Westford played.
Big White, pump fake floater, no good, soft and short.
Conference year now.
2 hands.
Garcia in the game, gets the rebound. Price, picking and rolling. Hezzy, spin move, gets to the Riznak. Left-handed lay, no backboard. Just
8 points.
Dog walked him to the rim.
Sanford nearly to the midway point of this first half.
Asar, Baker Mayfield, Big White for 3, and it's good. He said, I ain't white for nothing. I'm white for a very good reason.
They signed me for one thing, and one thing only.
Breger, stumbling, getting fouled. I heard that. Why would he lie? You didn't hear the smack on the wrist?
I didn't. I thought he poked the ball out, honestly.
I think it was. I want to see.
I'm not saying he didn't get a little
thought I heard a
bit of
smack on
hand,
the wrist.
I mean, maybe he got some hand. I'm not saying he didn't, but what are we doing?
First for him today.
We gonna hoop, or are we gonna like? Everybody need to give the.
Hey, let's not do too many dribble moves here. Let's not do too many dribble moves here. Let's not even attempt for a chase down block. Let's not even attempt
Jesus
to,
Christ,
dude.
man. It's one thing to be dribbling lazy.
That's right, Joker. Gary's finally here.
Now here's Frager.
Finale.
And he
Ooh, brother.
As much attention as Sanford gets, he's the guy. Coming off a 21 against Maryland earlier in the week, Frager, he can take some of the pressure off of him.
White.
Right back.
3.
Another guy you don't want to let get started for this USC team. He's made 2 now. Now you really got to pay attention.
Is that their first lead? They lead early though.
Out of bounds with 20 on the shot clock.
I can't believe they're up. No, I think that's their first lead.
Jamarcus Lawrence will come back in for Nebraska. For Frager, you mentioned earlier, Don, the leader for 6th man of the year in this league. He has 6 20-point games.
Lawrence back in, so people can just watch him hang out in the corner and not give him the ball.
Frager and Baker Mazzara, they've been going. They are still talking. Baker Mazzara is talking. Frager hit a 3 a moment ago, had a big smile for these two.
Frager was just asking him where he should go to dinner tonight after the game. Staying in L.A., they got UCLA Tuesday.
They are carrying on a conversation.
Frager inbounding to Lawrence. Screen here from Mast. Oh, boy. Sanford hit the ground hard. Garcia baseline drive using the big body. Can't finish, but a good attempt. And a yard on Frager.
Off the offensive board to Frager.
What do you think?
Not set. Does USC need this game to get in a tournament or something? Like, are they on the bubble?
I think they do need a win.
Baker Mazzara was saying to his own bench, essentially, I baited him on that one. Baker Mazzara talks to everybody, the opponent, his bench.
I thought that was going in. Masked with a nice rebound.
Brownell could be a difference maker. We already talked about USC struggling from the perimeter.
You'll tell me.
Welcome sight for him to start making.
Nice pass to Mask. Nice pass out to Frager. It's no good. Mask almost got the rebound. Garcia almost gets the putback. Mask gets the rebound and almost gets the putback to go, but it's another miss. And Arenas with the
Imagine
ball.
if he was
Sorry,
big enough
Baker
to just
Mayfield
dunk any of those putbacks. That'd have been wild.
Baker Mazzara feeling his way. Here's Asar. Baker Mazzara, he's not going to hesitate. He hits a 3.
Baker Mazzara just hitting a 3. Lawrence looks like he wants to pass the ball. Get it out of my hands, please. Please, someone take this from me. The responsibility is choking me. Sanford, good little floater.
Arenas was all over him. That's his 4th field goal of the day.
I expected a high-intensity game, and we're getting it.
No, you're right. I mean, you can feel it on both ends. Woods. Brownell. Cut off.
Got a drive here.
So it's Nebraska ball.
For them?
Back and forth we go.
I think he said Nebraska ball.
Asar on the kick out.
Yeah.
Baker Mazar, we
I thought
know
it was
what
off
he's going to do with
Nebraska.
that. And then
He must have hit it
Stanford's
off
going to
his
have to
body.
manufacture different ways to score. Got
This
a
is
good
crazy.
one here in LA.
Oh.
I mean, it did kind of feel like a trap game, though, didn't it?
I feel like the last 2 months, everything's been a trap game. Or
Right.
come off like it.
This world. Mikey says Mast looks shot. I got to be honest. So Mast, he's good. He does some things good. I'm not even like.
Well,
I'm not.
he does things well.
He does some things well.
Or you can say he does some good things.
But he reminds me of somebody who just so happens to be 6'10", but his true skill in life, his true calling in life, first and foremost, is playing World of Warcraft on a computer. That's his job. That's what he was built for. But he just so happens to be 6'10", and he watches a lot of basketball, and they're like, hey, man, I mean, there's not a lot of 6'10" guys. You want to go out there? And he's like, sure, I'll go out there and cosplay like a basketball player. I'll go out there and act like a basketball player. I watched some old Peach Basket videos from back in the day. I could go out there and do some hook shots and, sure. And then he goes out there, he's like pretty good at it for not being an actual basketball player. He's pretty good for playing a sport that his body was designed not to play.
He played a first basketball, and he's pretty good.
Just trying to tell you about touching a first female, bro.
Touch a first female. I was gonna say something before a genius breakdown he just gave us on tournament seating. I'm so enamored, I lost my train of thought.
He got enamored. Please forgive him.
4 spot, the 4 line in his NCAA tournament projections after Michigan State beat Purdue the other night.
In talking to the Nebraska people, they feel like they can still get all the way up to a 2 seed. That's kind of the goal for them.
Sanford gonna holler at little cheerleaders right there, or
taking care of business out here on the West Coast today, and then UCLA, Tuesday, and then finish at home with Iowa.
Lawrence,
the Big Ten tournament.
Garcia's still in.
Almost getting ripped.
In his first half, he's all over Jamarcus Lawrence right now. Still no.
Gets a screen from Buchton Daddy.
Instead of Mast.
Frager had it poked away. Baker Mazzara.
Don't matter. We'll still turn the ball over.
And Mazzara draws the foul.
At least somebody will play defense all the way to the
pressure
rim.
for USC has bothered Nebraska here the last 5,
I was just gonna say USC's defense seems to be
turnover for Nebraska. Live ball turnover
problem they
going
haven't
the other
been
way.
able to figure out.
Well,
Now they
Hoiberg
having
hasn't been on
trouble
the
even
floor
getting the ball.
5, 6. I mean, he went out at 11
court.
minutes.
Good point.
Right? That's 5 minutes ago.
I think because of the score, it's only a 2-point game. I think Fred
They're
Hoiberg
playing your boy
understands
Bad Bunny in
that
the
this game's
background.
gonna
That's
be
the first
won
time I
in the
ever
second
recognized
half,
one of his
obviously,
songs because it
but you
comes
don't
from
wanna
that
put Sam
meme.
Hoiberg at risk of
I
having
don't
to
want
start
that
the second half with
Nebraska
3
coach
fouls.
sitting like that.
No?
Baker Mazzara, one of the best free throw shooters in the country.
I just could hear Bad Bunny going, and they're like, he's the best. He has to be the musician of the year.
He's the best.
Dude, last night I showed
How
Katie.
do you listen to that?
I mean,
not. There's
just
a lot of Go Big Reds in here.
Recognize the art that it is.
You know, I mean, he's got, you know, fake boobs, prosthetics that he puts on. Is that not doing it for you? Do fake boob prosthetics not bone you up? Lawrence baseline steps out of bounds. So my wife is refusing to cook for me again. Do you mind if I look at a menu here real quick while you call the game?
Intensity of the USC defense.
They only turned it over 5 times the other day against Maryland on Wednesday, but that's their 6th turnover. Their 5th turnover today. They turned it over 6
Terrific.
Maryland, so they're almost to that number.
I don't know any of these guys. Flanks 3, Frager rebound. Let's see if we can get one decent look at a shot. Nope. Lawrence loses the handle on the drive. I don't know why they're looking around. Clearly, to me, went off his leg. Right back to USC. They need a timeout in an adjustment.
This is interesting.
Meow.
That Sam Hoiberg hasn't come
Not
back,
at
but
halftime.
it can't be a coincidence that all of a sudden Nebraska's offense has come to a screeching halt with him on
This
the bench.
is wild.
Jerry Easter cut off inside. Brownell gets it to
Surprised that wasn't a
When
foul.
USC moves it, they're
Doesn't
good
matter, they
offensively.
break it.
Ball gets stuck a lot in the half court with them, but today they're
Guys
moving it, getting
caught
open
watching,
looks, and
ball
Brownell
watching.
has been huge
Masks
for
back
USC
in,
this
going
first
2
half.
bigs
He's
down.
a 5-point-a-night scorer. He's got
Just
8
talking
in
about
this
ball
first
watching.
half.
So now we got Mast and Buchengel, and we're going to have Mast go right back to handling the ball.
It becomes contagious when the ball pressure is
what they just
affecting
called
the
it,
other
but
team.
I thought it was
It ramps
sure
up
be a turnover.
everybody's intensity on the defense.
Why would you bring
Easter
Mast back
getting
in
into the
when
act
you already
that
have
time.
Buchengel out, but not bring Hoiberg back? You can't. You don't have a ball handler. Lawrence is your best, by far your best ball handler on the court right now.
We had the
He's-
fun of watching Baker Mazzara
having trouble.
and Nick Martinelli play what felt like a game of horse here a couple weeks ago, a month ago. How about the winner from Martinelli
Yeah.
against the Horse? Here's Mass.
Over to
Open
Mass
for a
for
three.
a
Thank you,
tree,
Mass.
slaps it.
Thank you, Mass. The one thing you're not worthless at. I mean, he's really a great player, bro. You know, I mean, I think he's going pro. You know?
I think they're all going pro. To be fair, you're not playing favoritism. So
Easter almost
No.
lost it. Baker Mazzara wants Kofi to come over. Weaving his way into a turnover.
nice take, Lawrence. Dunk
up
it.
ahead to Frager, and he misses the dunk. He thought he was fouled.
Why? Why would that not be a foul when he goes up for a dunk and gets body contact on the way to the rim? When he's in midair, and it's very possible he could get injured off of that, and there's no call.
It's unbelievable.
That's why I was asking
Finds the rim no matter where his body is.
if
no
they
matter
need this
what's
game.
going
It seems
on,
like the
he
slightest
finds his
contact
target,
on one
finds a
end
way
is
to
a
knock it
foul.
in.
Lawrence. No.
Lawrence deep three
Do you
doesn't
think Baker
go.
Mazzara stops at red lights? Because he doesn't see one on the floor.
He's tired.
He's got 12 points.
He's been an intense, emotional first half. Saps your energy.
Brownell. And a tough rebound for Frager.
defense.
Really good
That's not
rebound,
foul either.
Frager in traffic.
I'm not, be honest. I'm fine with that dunk not being a foul. That arm to the head when he's getting that rebound.
If everything else isn't, if every other breathe, every
That's the
other
style.
breath.
That's why I like. Yeah, but for the first however many minutes, everything it was the equivalent of that was a foul.
Under 4 to go. There'll be a timeout at the next stoppage.
They need to press that dude. If he's that tired, he has to bend over holding the ball the first 10 seconds
And
against the
Frager
ball.
going back and forth today.
We'll make him move.
Mazzara,
We'll make him shoot deep shots because they're tired.
And Buchtengel the board.
Tough shot, especially when you're tired.
Frager to the rack, drops it off
Nice
to
pass. Nice pump
Mast.
fake.
Seriously, bro.
Veteran play by Mass. Most guys get that interior pass and just try and put it up on the window as fast as they can. Waited for the flyby and got the deuce.
Is Baker Mazzara going to get this across the midline? Yeah.
I mean, does this count as just like our bad first half that we always have?
I don't think it was that. I mean,
Brownell.
I'd give more credit to USC than that. Like that, whatever the, not whatever, but like what they
There's
started
no
doing
way
on
that
defense.
goes in.
Like that. Like how is that
He is putting
any
it all
different?
on the floor today. Everybody's leaving it all on the floor.
Mast
today.
has
I feel like they're doing
shoulder
a
acne,
really good job on
so they're
defense.
punishing him for it because they don't like looking at it any more than we do.
ACE's YardRx program prescribes the best lawn care specific to your yard's needs, delivered every season.
Listen,
Jesus.
one of us is saying it, one of us is thinking it.
No, that's
All right.
not true.
Wow. I guarantee. 62 watching, guys. Help us out, won't you? We're just a couple of simple goyim that are rooting for Israel's destruction. Could you hit the like button for us? It is turning into a basketball today.
Is it now? Brooke will be attending the NASCAR race tomorrow. Where's it at?
NASCAR in Nebraska?
I think so.
Bradley Mustang, $5 dono, said Matt Rule will be on my Mount Rushmore of NU coaches that previously sucked as NFL head coaches.
Who else is there? Like NFL head coaches? Was it 2?
Yeah, I mean, it's him and Callie. Oh,
Mike
Brooks
said
says
you gotta hit
Austin,
layups.
Texas NASCAR.
And dunks. Hey, you might could get you some ducats, Gabe. Was Riley a head coach for the Chargers?
Don't worry about those little.
Actually, I think he was.
bucks.
Like one of the worst. Wasn't that like 1 or 2 of the worst seasons?
Baby,
Chargers.
Asian, baby, Asian, baby, Asian, baby, Asian. I see it now. You know?
This wasn't a foul.
Yeah, dude, he
No
literally
call.
bumped him. He literally bumped him. He
I don't
shouldn't
know.
have
I
missed
think he
that
just-
dunk.
Guy.
I think he went right behind him.
No, he bumped him. He definitely bumped him. Definitely.
I changed my mind.
You see his body shift in air.
I
It
changed
would not
my
have moved
mind.
like
His
that.
body, I might need a
And you'll
protractor,
change
but I
yours
think
as
he was
well.
Like a 70-degree angle falling back. And a lot of this for SC, they've benefited from the long sit for Sam Hoiberg with his 2 fouls, 6 turnovers in the stretch since he went out of the game.
You can look at this 2 ways, Guy. The fact that they're still within 3 with him sitting that long, and now it doesn't look like he's coming back till the second half.
Is this your boy Baker
the fact
Mayfield
that-
Mazzaro?
USC hasn't been able to run away with this
Baker
without
Mayfield.
Hoiberg on the floor.
Baker Mazzara, 2 free
He
throws.
hits. First free throw.
The 6 turnovers since he went to the bench means they didn't have
I
a turnover
think
when he
I'm
was in the game.
cute. I know I'm
So all
sexy.
6 turnovers come without him on the floor.
I got the moves
And it feels right,
that
right? The way
make
that
the
USC's
girls
been able
go
to affect
wild.
Sam Hoiberg's played in a lot of games. He's a veteran player. Probably settled the team down
Yeah,
a little
5-point
bit more. That's why I
game.
was saying I wanted to get in right off the top. Just how
I'm just a
valuable
sexy
Sam
guy.
Hoiberg is to this Nebraska team that I don't think gets talked about enough. And we're seeing it on display here this
I'm not
afternoon.
BB's
Baker Mazzara
boy
6
toy.
averages.
Not
good
his
first
toy.
half.
Oh, an AI of Trump singing that would be
Houston
hard. Mast.
Now Mast.
Kicks to Sanford.
Sanford's got 10 points.
Picky roll.
The Huskers.
Screen, little short screen from Jacobson. Shocker, it doesn't work. Lawrence forced to shoot the ball because of the shot clock. Maybe they need to do that. They should start throwing the ball at the shot clock.
Yeah, I mean, when they're... isn't that pretty fundamental, like when there's nothing going?
Bro, that's a glitch you do in 2K to get your badges when you're trying to get your assist badge. Pass it to people right at the shot clock so they have to shoot. Otherwise, the computer won't shoot. Bro is a full NPC this season. First free throw good.
Mike, I would say never. Never does Nebraska first half line look good.
I'm just kidding, Earl. We love you, man.
That's
very rare.
Crime.
Seriously, Wesley.
Good bucket.
Baker Mazzara getting a bite to eat, some hydration. He has exerted a lot of energy so far today.
All these guys have high intensity.
Brager on defense, the top of the key. Little penetration here. Nice little pass into a soft, easy floater. He didn't even have to rush that floater. He could take his time with it.
It's driving again. No, keep driving.
Yeah, Joker, I can figure out what it is that they use. Like, Joker, like what AI do they use to make those JD Vance videos that are so perfect, where it's like you take like the Techno Viking King and you just put JD Vance's face on it. Like, if that can be done, why can't we do it with Les Sundo?
Second part of this first half.
You know, we could find it.
Under 2 minutes to go.
Gary said he's willing to pay for whatever the expense.
I'll pay any cost.
We kick it out top of the key. Jacobson. Oh, that was a tough-ass floater. I really like that. I mean, I don't like it for the Huskers. But...
Minute and a half, down 7. Still no Hoy boy. Lawrence, your only true ball handler.
Nice pass from Lawrence to Sanford. Wow, it was 2 led ahead, and it goes out of bounds, and
from him in a while. You'll see
turnover.
Guys on him. Terrence Williams has been on him the last few possessions.
Ooh. Good defense from Mast and Lawrence. 16 seconds, plenty of time. They're going to recalibrate here. Baseline drive, step out of bounds, and it is Huskers ball.
I'll tell you what, because we see him a lot, Guy. My man Kevin Brill is going to find you if you step on that end line. He does not miss an end line step on, I'm telling you.
Mast inbound. They're full court pressing real quick. Don't worry about that. Do not dribble again, Mast. Pick up your dribble. Thank you.
Yeah.
Back to Mast. Thank you. Jacobson. Lawrence. Pick and roll Sanford. Jab step. Cut off. Spin move. Half spin with... Oh, my God. What a left-handed layup. He's a pro. He's a professional basketball player. And you are a bitch if you don't think he is.
So you said lottery pick?
I didn't say all that. Jab step, pump fake, kick out. Uh-oh, Asar, no good. Easter on defense. No, what's white dude's name? Big White. Brager picks up his dribble after almost getting ripped. Sanford to the rack. Floater, no good. And Mass couldn't handle the read. He tried, he just couldn't handle it.
Yeah, he tried like... Yeah, whatever.
Entertaining.
Joker, I'll work it out. I'll find the clips exactly. It could probably be a lot shorter than 30 what I need from it. Or send me the app you're using or the website. All right, Gary. Uninterrupted. Probably a 20-minute halftime show from you. Go.
That's funny because I was just going to say, even though I came on here late.
No. That's what a wife is for.
I'm going back to bed. No, I'm just kidding. I was thinking earlier, if I were to describe Nebraska's offense in football terms, it's run the ball 80 to 85% of the time. And then when we do pass it, there's
what's the
one
run?
route.
Threes?
Yeah. The high screens looking for threes. And then the 10, 15% of the time we pass it, there's one route we're looking for. And if it's not there, right back to the run. So it's like you'll get an attempt at a guy to cut, and it doesn't even have to be clean. Like sometimes they'll get the ball too shallow, and then the guy rotating off the screen isn't even in a good line for like a clean, like a backdoor cut or a down the lane cut, where it's not clean enough that the guy who has the ball is in position to get a good look at the pass. So you get a forced pass like the Lawrence one, that he throws it out of bounds. They give up, like, oh, it's not there, can't do that. So you go right back to guys just trying to swing around the edge. And I feel like the last few weeks, teams have just dialed in, like, if we look for whoever the cutter is, the one cutter, they're not going to reset and do another cutter. You're not going to have a guy coming down the lane, another guy cutting back door. There's going to be one cutter, one time per possession. Other than that, everything's going to be swung around the 3-point line. So if we can just suffocate them from that, outside the paint to the 3-point area and head on a swivel, watch out for the guy cutting or make him cut late, cut him off. They have to be red hot from the 3-point line to be able to do anything close to what they were doing in the beginning of the season.
Accurate.
And I keep waiting for like something different to happen or for them to make some kind of adjustment, but they're kind of hamstrung because they don't have a one-on-one stud, like a creator that can,
like me,
like you. They don't have a Gabe Guerrero that can go out there and change the dynamic of or the tempo of the game and draw a bunch of attention and then get back to what they do or find guys to kick out to and splash threes.
Hey, Joker, I'm about to send you the video, okay? So basically, just the parts with Ric Flair. If you'd have told me as a kid that as an adult I was going to love Ric Flair, I would have been like, that's crazy. Joker, that's a Facebook link. One of my least. Hopefully I didn't really care about him at all. But as an adult looking back, it's like, you can appreciate it.
Let's see.
Do you mind if I send you the single greatest picture of all time in the history of mankind?
Yeah, go for it. We got to get a third guy off the bench that can help with rebounding. We need one guy that can rebound consistently.
I want to print this picture out and put it on a body pillow and sleep with it.
Mikel Jackson. I still think Nebraska will win, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like Nebraska does a decent job or a good job of making adjustments at halftime. And it seems pretty obvious. Like I said, create a little bit more as far as the cut game goes to counter what they're doing to us defensively. Yeah, huge step in the right direction. Sure, calling it strangely. Touch fouls called, body slams ignored. Refs not up to the test. Yeah, the calls
somebody
have been
warned me
weird to me, man.
that USC was foul merchants before the game even started.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Refs are missing calls left and right. They pushed Sanford in the back at the end of the half. What are you doing, Mikel Jackson? You trying to lay some cash on the second half? It's like, we gonna win by 2 points. I would say, let me look at this halftime line.
Before you do, look at the picture I sent you.
Is he really wearing that, or did somebody put that on him?
That's how fucking good AI is, bro. That's I want that tattooed.
Is that an Israel flag?
It's literally Sundo as Bibi Netanyahu, bro.
I just noticed the hair, dude.
I have plans for this fucking picture, okay? I have plans for it.
Oh, dude, we got to get shirts made.
So, bro, imagine I cut everything out of that picture except for him and his microphone so that when he's not there, I can put that up as a placeholder to make it look like he's there, but his camera is frozen. Okay?
That's fantastico.
That picture it's so important to me. Joker, this picture of Sundo Netanyahu is your greatest achievement yet in your young life. I want you to know that, and I want you to go to sleep tonight knowing that.
I want you to know that.
Okay? Earlier, I was talking about football, and I'd like to get your take. I was listening to Sipple and Callahan, and they mentioned that someone was saying that around the facilities, Rule is just like completely locked in. Did you hear that?
No, I haven't watched anything.
That he is just locked in and like uber focused and uber serious. What does that sound like to you? What does that mean to you?
I mean, what does it sound like?
Like what are your thoughts of hearing that Rule is uber locked in right now?
He better be, because he's about to roll into all your production the last 2 years, you could argue, but last year specifically, all your production offensively is gone. So you're starting over from scratch as far as that goes. You got a new defense, which wasn't very good last year, but you've got a whole new defense system and, a chunk of the players. At least the strength of your defense is pretty much gone in the secondary. And oh, by the way, you got one of the hardest schedules of the Big Ten that you've had. Whatever else, like, he better be like super dialed in and trying to figure things out for as much shit's going on. But Rule to me is kind of like I don't know what the right word is for it. If
super goy?
Yeah.
Goy?
I feel like he's almost maybe the nicest way to put it is he's like a chameleon.
Justin
he has
says
personality Ewok or characteristic changes.
Sorry, say it again. Explain it again. Whoops.
I said maybe the nicest way to put it is he's chameleon-like. Like he takes on these different personas or characteristics or whatever, like
coaching styles, coaching tendencies,
not even from
and
a coaching
styles.
standpoint. Like when he first got here, the press conference and stuff. Remember, I wasn't too excited we got him, and just off press conferences and stuff, I'm like, damn, man, it's hard to not like this dude. And then things kind of start happening, but it was like he was very dialed in and very careful of like what he was saying, how he posed things, how he came across. Then it was like all about the branding, like getting Nebraska built up as a brand and being more of a draw for recruiting. Then that kind of bled into McAfee and the podcast, and I know a lot of people didn't like it, especially when you lose, people don't like anything. People don't want to see you at the grocery store. Oh, he's out here grocery shopping, and we can't stop the run against Minnesota. But it's like, I understand people not liking that, but I also understand that the world we're in, that helps you with recruiting, that helps you build your brand up. people will say, well, so-and-so doesn't do that, so-and-so doesn't do that. I mean, Cignetti recently has been doing a lot more of McAfee and big interviews and things like that, especially he don't need to because of what they're doing. But I'm saying, like, he's the comparison everybody draws against Rule. But anyways, then it's to the backward hat Matt thing. Like, it's this new thing he's doing, or like when he loses the weight and it's like, yeah, it's all about, I got to get in there and lead by example with the guys. And then it's, okay, now he's going to be hard ass Coach Matt with the backwards hat. And then now to this, like, I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he has more of a Cignetti, Saban, Belichick style of, not to that level. He's not that, I don't think that's truly who he is, but I mean, just trying to kind of shift more to that with the pressure that he's going to have going on against him.
I was saying, like, what it struck me as was, like, he's scared. He feels the pressure. I didn't feel like he was I don't feel like, okay, there's levels of locked in. There's everything's fine, everything's going well. I am locked in and we're going to get this thing continued in the right direction and we're going to crush it. There's that locked in. And then there's, you're about to face a gauntlet and everyone's going to want you fired this season. Everyone will want you fired if they don't already. Everyone that has your side, including Gary, will want your ass booted once he feels and everyone feels the pain and sees with their eyes the car crash that is the season coming up. He knows he's about to be the most hated man in Nebraska. And he has no choice but to spend every waking moment of his life trying to stave that off. Because he will be back in Carolina hell. Maybe worse. From some of the nicest people, they're going to turn on him like savages, like he's the monster of Frankenstein. Pitchforks. He knows it. He absolutely sees that shit coming. And I didn't feel that. I didn't see him last year being like scared of anything, of any threat to his job, nothing. He's doing his podcast. He's shucking and jiving, having a good old time.
So do you think he's going to not be on McAfee anymore and he's not going to do his podcast anymore?
I like him on McAfee. I want him on McAfee. He needs to do that for recruiting. And I like the podcast too for recruiting. I'm just saying I didn't feel any urgency from him last year. It just seems so weird
to me, especially when adults bring up things like that. Like,
well, I'm nuanced about it. I want it. I'm just saying.
I don't think that a coach
he wouldn't have done it
or doing other things like that is the reason why teams are losing games. Because I think
would he have done it with the pressure he's feeling now? Would he have started it?
Man, if I wouldn't have spent that hour and a half doing
that
podcast,
we get it. We've heard you go off on this.
On McAfee. I could have spent that
We've
much more time
in the film room,
and we'd have won
50
3 more games this year.
We've heard
that doesn't
this.
make any sense at all.
We've heard
but yet
that.
People keep bringing it up.
We get it.
Like, okay, cool. Great. I get it. I get it that when a
we get
thing
that
doesn't
you
go
get
somebody's way,
we
when
get
things
that
don't
you
go
get
the way
it.
that fans want,
but that's not what I'm saying.
Everything is the reason why. Like, I don't.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's lazy.
I'm not saying that. But I kind of feel like if
I mean you went on a 5-minute diatribe about it
because I know what people are gonna say, and I don't feel like if he had this kind of pressure going into last year, he would have started up his podcast last year. It might continue because he doesn't want to admit that it's something that is like potentially a time. He doesn't have time. I think last year he had time for it and it was totally appropriate. this year, I don't think he would have started a podcast this year. I think this year it would have been like a LeBron, I'm turning off my social media, I'm 0 dark 30 for the playoffs type of mentality if it was this year. Do you think he would start it this year under these circumstances going into a year like this? Last year it was kind of like a front running, hey, everything's going well. We got Raiola. We got we got a great recruiting class coming in. We're 5-0. Podcast. That's the time to launch a podcast and to launch your brand. And so I'm feeling like he's going to be no nonsense this year. I'm excited for it. And I don't want him to fail. I don't want him to. But I feel like both of us are going to want him out by the end of the year.
Nice D. Right off the bat with a steal. Yeah, I don't obviously don't want him to fail. Boy, just chomping at the bit to attack after sitting so long.
A live ball turnover. And then he impacts it on the offensive end as well.
I don't necessarily know that failure, especially if we start playing higher-ranked teams or teams that are just better than us, is going to be
I don't think
100% on him early on. Like, I could see Holgerson taking a lot of heat early. Back-to-back steals, first 2 possessions.
Sanford got a dunk.
Sanford throws
the Huskers got a dunk.
One actually goes in. The Huskers with back-to-back steals and back-to-back points at the rim. Let that sink in.
And they have
folks.
Right out of the locker room. A cutting Kofi.
Ooh. And maybe we don't have the losing season that we think we're going to have because maybe the lines are better, and so we're able to look again as if, yeah, we're going in the right direction. We had a winning season when we shouldn't have. That would be enough to save his job. Have a winning season when we shouldn't.
Well, the toughness of Hoiberg really sticks out.
For me,
especially
at least.
If they are able to knock off a team or two that they should.
The last 11 minutes of that first half, you feel like it was missing a little bit, and right out of the gate.
Take your time, Joker. You don't have to rush it, man. You don't got to do it all in one sitting or anything like that.
Hoiberg leads the league in steals.
If you want to show me what to do, I can do it too. Hoy Boy kicks it off to Mast. Back to Buchton Daddy. Hoy Boy with the rebound. Saved it to Lawrence. Unbelievable. If we get a 3 out of this, Mast. Oh, that would have been huge. Still Nebraska ball. Still huge.
Exactly what I'm saying about him affecting the game in so many ways.
Jason Phillips, officials looking down to SC.
But the thing is, man, if we stack enough games in year 4 rule,
I think in a game like this,
where it feels like Iowa, where it's like, or Minnesota, where it's like we shouldn't be this shouldn't be the product in year 4, that will get him cooked.
Sanford with an and 1-3. Yeah, and like 3 here.
If you relax at all on him, it's a problem.
Sonny, I don't know about the ranking thing or whatever. So I hear a bunch of different. He's never beaten. There's 2 and 25. There's all. I don't know. But
speaking, you've been talking about things that don't show up in the box score today. How hard Sanford has worked for his baskets.
DB,
Sanford
JR.
hits.
He said Holgerson gets the heat, but Matt doesn't. I don't know. I'm not saying it has to go in order this way. It depends on what it looks like. I mean, if the offense looks stagnant as shit,
no good. Buchton
he's
Daddy
kind of out of
rebound.
excuses. He went from
a noticeable
this great track record of a OC that replaced
Price had to rush that 3 and he misses it. Buchton Daddy rebound. Hoy Boy for 3.
And he had a season of trying to learn a system that wasn't his and the language, so you got a buffer. And then it's, okay, you've had an off season, you got these new receivers in, you got this breakout running back, you got this 5-star quarterback, and it's like things aren't working. And then it's
I'm
like,
willing
the line's not
to
very good. Raiola's a statue. He likes more mobile quarterbacks. All right, you got 3 new guys on the line, like starters on the line.
Screen foul on Asar, bumping Lawrence.
You've got 2 mobile quarterbacks at your disposal. Like, I'm just saying he's running out of excuses.
If you're going to play UCLA off a loss on the second leg of this trip, you want to get a win on the first end.
As well as
Illinois found out the last
I think
time
obviously you're going to give
Illinois blew out
the defense
SC,
a little leeway with
a
new system, a new coordinator.
But now they're going to Nebraska.
Lawrence Buchan. Back to Lawrence.
I wouldn't be surprised if he starts getting some heat.
Sanford down to Mast. He saves it. Back to Hoiberg. If the defender had turned his head, it was a steal. Hoiberg shouldn't have been able to get that up and in, but he did. Beautiful. What up, David Goatney? What's good, brother?
Well, we talked about USC.
Sanford all the way to the rack, Euros, and gets it beat. Somebody should have told him there was Wolf.
USC on the offense.
DBJR had a really good point. He goes, Holgerson didn't hire himself. That I feel like that's already here. Like this whole thing of questioning Rhule's hires.
Here on the block.
I mean, some of his highest recruits that he was the most excited about are gone.
He hit the ground hard.
Can I?
Most of his coordinators are already replaced. Some for the second time. Or got positioned for the second time. I think that's the biggest pressure.
I think we should blame
his style of coach.
Holgerson. I think it's small blame, but I think he deserves a little bit of blame. It was his choice to keep Satterfield's dog shit system. Buchton daddy dunk!
Inbound cut.
Now, whether that was better in the front part, but didn't end up well, whatever. It was his choice to keep Satterfield's system because he thought it would be easier transitioning. And that decision doesn't look perfect right now. Fair?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I think when he came in, Rhule probably said, hey, dude, I trust you. You're the guy. You're the one that can fix this, not me. So do what you need to do. What do you want to do? And I think if he said, I want everyone to start now switching over to my shit, Rhule would have said, okay.
I think he should have said, I want this whole goddamn roster flipped on its head.
He should have said two words. Louis bags.
Well,
let me ask you something, Mr. Rhule. Have you ever heard of Louis bags?
Parking lot.
What did he say?
Sapp resign?
I did.
He gone.
That's because I'm tapped into my boy Whitlock. Because I'm a real black man.
What do you think the bigger significance of this second half has been so far? Hoiberg back out there, or the adjustments they clearly made as far as both defense but mainly offense?
I would say adjustments, but you can't take away Hoiberg. I'm so impressed by him, man.
Yeah, he's very impressive.
Like, he's to the point where I almost feel like he should be a national name as far as college basketball national conversation. Not like people that don't watch college basketball should know who he is. But if you know about college basketball, I feel like you should know that his name now, which is crazy. I wouldn't have thought that before the season. Yeah, soccer.
We say it.
Fred seems to do a really good job.
That dude was bigger.
Oh, yeah. I mean, nobody wishes it more than him, bro. You know?
I know you're getting ready for this Saturday Night Hockey, right?
I mean, I'm gonna be busy rooting on Bibi Netanyahu versus Israel tonight. Versus Iran. It's gonna be big Iran.
Let's live stream that.
Tonight.
Let's live
Should
stream
we?
The beginning of World War III.
Might as well before we get drafted.
We'll get Sundo in there.
I've got flat feet. And yet, I want to die for BB, so I think I'll go anyways. And so should you.
He gone. Baker Mayfield out of the game.
With that ankle turn? Damn. Poor guy.
Good. We were busy talking about football.
Wow. He blocked Price and landed bad.
Collective is the word we used to start the show today. I'm sure it was some adjustments by the coaching staff, but when you have a group like this, they're all looking at each other going, guys, we got to up our level in the second half, and they certainly have the first 3+ minutes.
He's sharper on moving.
I'll love it, Wesley. I'll love it.
Terrence Williams has that volleyball.
Good D.
7 on the shot clock. This is interesting without Baker.
They told me that that's how God will bless me.
His ankle
is if I die for BB. So, I mean, what am I supposed to do? Not accept these blessings? Gary, you wouldn't get it. You don't live by a biblical worldview. Mast. How did Mast foul? He went straight up and down. I would almost consider reviewing it.
Came off the bench for the first time today, and he is at the scorer's table waiting to enter.
Right back, man. I gotta get some more drink.
All right.
And Baker Mazar is walking back out of the tunnel.
Nebraska up 5 now, by the way. Don't you forget it, Husker. Don't you forget it.
To start the second half, he actually had like
Can I help you?
On his right knee.
Do you need to be picked up temporarily?
And I can't tell if he's got it back on there on his knee. He had a sleeve on his right knee.
USC's second free throw, I believe, is good.
I think it's a QR code. So no heating pad, but he does have that sleeve, which he was playing with before.
Lawrence to Buchton-Gel, over to Mast to Price. Good defense. They've got him all the way out of half court, basically. Sanford to Buchton-Gel. They're trying to get Sanford free off of some screens. He goes all the way to the rack, loses his dribble out of bounds.
About how hard Sanford works to get the ball and get shots. What his tracking numbers are, like how much he actually runs during the course of a game. That'd be interesting.
Almost looks like the Huskers are in a 2-3 zone. I think I'm wrong. I don't know. That or they had some weird switches there.
But they're not going to challenge.
Like right off the bat. So yeah, Nebraska definitely giving USC some trouble here. They're going to have to try to figure out what to do about Hoiberg's adjustments. Buchton-Gel's got 4, but I would definitely say this has been the best I've seen Buchton-Gel look all year. Sanford, 18, an easy, breezy, cheesy, lemon squeezy type 18, 7 and 12. Mast, still a shell of himself, 7 points. Lawrence, 1 for 5. Wow, that's like 4 more shots than I thought he would take at this point. And then Hoiboy holding it all together. Glue guy, 7 points. I don't even know who called timeout. I guess an official TV timeout. What a treat for all of us. It was time to shove products in our face. We were enjoying the basketball, but it was time for them to make money off of it. Oh, for the love of goy. I'll get Geico if it just gets this game back quicker. DB Jr. says, Last thing I'll say is Matt kept Satterfield as the country's highest paid tight end coach. Woof. And Holgorsen kept Satterfield's offense. To be fair, I kind of like the play from our tight ends. Like, our tight ends are not something you can complain about. They're one of the rare things that you can't complain about. Think about it. What's-his-face was not supposed to be this good. And I thought Harburg transitioned brilliantly to tight end. So I don't like Holgorsen as much as the next guy, but
touched it last with his left hand.
Right there.
But did Cam Woods touch it at all with his forearm? That's the question.
Here's another look at it. Again, this was called Nebraska ball out on USC, and USC's challenging.
Okay, play it. What are we doing?
I think you're right, Don.
I think that's USC ball. I think that's off.
Does it graze the forearm of Woods? If not,
they've been looking at this for 2+ minutes and haven't made a decision. And my contention has always been, if it's taking 2.5 minutes, it's not enough to overturn. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I mean, they also know they have the time.
Yeah, that's definitely off mast. That's off mast.
I think that from that look, I would, if I had to.
Yeah, Mike, I think he's
here's another look.
He's talking to BB right now, trying to figure out if he needs to fly out tonight or, yeah, it's so clearly off mast.
Yeah.
After Woods' forearm.
Woods pushes it with his hand.
Like his wrist.
Yep.
And then does Mast touch it after?
What BB have to say?
They're still looking at it.
What's that?
What did BB have to say?
Okay, let's see if we can get a little bit tighter.
Unfortunately, in these times, I can't discuss any of that.
They thought an anti-personnel drone got you.
And USC challenges that.
It was close. Just touch and go for a minute.
USC doesn't get
or were you just grabbing some goy slop?
I think you kind of see Mast's fingers.
Just getting some kosher coffee.
Got a boy.
Got a little bit of ball there.
Yep. It's not kosher unless a rabbi sticks his wang in it, you know? That's how they do it, right?
Larry asked if we're back. We're back. Larry, the floor is yours.
Make it good.
After review, the call on the floor has been reversed. USC's basketball.
Yeah, it should be USC's ball. I'm going to go grab coffee. Do you mind talking to these goys real quick?
You got to do everything I do, don't you?
Well, I rant out. All right?
Was a good challenge.
I was going to say,
burn.
For all of the, wow, Nebraska's making a run. They were down 5. It's still just a 3-point game.
Oh, no doubt. Baker Mazzara.
We're back on the shot clock for them.
Cam Woods.
Drive, cut off by Lawrence. Kick out. Corner 3 contested by Mast. Airballed. They're saying he stepped out. Didn't really matter. Shot clock was just about done. I guess shot clock was at 5. They had time to reset. A good defense, Nebraska.
Nebraska came out of the locker room hot to start this second half.
Last screen.
ISO post over the top.
Joe running the cut deep into Bass. Over to Buchengel. Nice hands. Pass was behind him. Swish went up with the left. Quick bucket at the rim again. Drastically different from the first half. Hoiberg moves to the screen. Another attempted 3 way off the mark. Hoiberg with the rebound. Huskers up 5. Somewhat dangerous pass.
This doesn't seem as aggressive.
They call.
I haven't noticed anything physically, but
was that off-ball foul?
Don't miss a Wednesday night hoops tripleheader. Indiana hosts Minnesota. 8th ranked Purdue takes on
What was the
Northwestern.
spread this game? Good question.
Coverage begins with the tip-off show at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific on the Big
Halftime,
the Fox Sports app.
the new game spread was USC by 1.5 points.
Coming up, and a great play out of the sidelines inbounds, and Sanford eventually gets fouled, but he missed a point. He missed the easiest shot he's seen today.
I was just going to say that. Of all the work he's done to get his 18 so far, that was the easiest one yet. Great play design out of the side timeouts or dead ball sideline out of bounds.
Jesus, Tina. Nebraska 5.5. The initial spread.
I think if Sanford had to do that again, he would come down, then go back up instead of trying to catch it.
She's on it quicker than me.
So much harder.
ChatGPT compiled stats. And has Nebraska's tight end room 17th. Big Ten overall production. Gabe left you, Gary, to respond to his hopefully sarcastic statement of the tight end room being good last year.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that's showing up here in the second half is USC's lack of rim protections. A couple times in
right.
Sanford that time.
All right, I missed who scored. Sorry, guys. I was trying to read the chat, but I'm getting older by the minute, and I can't hardly read. 7-point lead. Nice little floater down the lane goes for Easter.
Right leg, right hand, runner.
Now we've got point masked. It's always a good thing. I'll screen to Lawrence, back to Mass. Beautiful. Dude, this play, I love when Nebraska's hot and threes are falling. Like it's great, but I love this style of ball for them so much better.
Nebraska's made 4 of its last 5 shots.
Using the screens to get to the bucket instead of trying to screen for open threes. Another deep three. And that wasn't that deep, but they're just not on. Hoiberg penetrates, kicks to Frager. Frager with the pump up, under, easy layup. We have like maybe 2 buckets this whole half that aren't at the rim.
And then transitioning to the offensive end.
Pretty nice.
From being down 7 or 6, whatever it was, being up 9.
Sounds like a clear message from Hoiberg at halftime.
Sounds like he was listening to my little tangent before halftime. Not that I want to take
I didn't
credit
want to say
anything.
it, but that is what it was.
I mean, that some people
because he texted me and he said, "Thank Gary for me."
He's probably not going to like to mention that.
I said Gary Netanyahu. He goes, "Of course, of course." Now I'd like to introduce you to a cheat meal that you had never seen before.
Dude, I've not only
potato skins. Come on,
done
show me
pretty
some
well,
respect.
but now I'm getting into that like really long-term fasting. Been stretching my fast windows out pretty well the last few days.
How stretchy?
He goes back to start the second half, and all of a sudden the game's flipped.
Look at that. They are 11-1 with him on the floor.
I mean, it just, you know how my schedule's like dumb, so I don't have anything like set. I just
stupid dumb.
Go with like as long as I possibly can, or like sometimes it's like I'm about to go to work, so I better eat something, so I'm not sitting at work hating life, wishing I could eat.
Right.
Ooh, almost a steal from Lawrence, a cross-court pass. They're doing a good job getting to the rim, and that's pretty much where their points are only coming from. They haven't hit a 3 in a minute. Oh, Lawrence had a wide open look to get to the rim and lost the handle on what would have been an easy layup or dunk. And it turns into USC points. Unfortunate.
Impact that has, but if you're Nebraska, you can't get loose now. You got control of the game. You had a 9-point lead. All of a sudden, turnover, bucket.
That was a 4-point mistake there, Lawrence. Back to Lawrence. There's the cut. There's another pass, and Frager gets
Houston gets a call.
And the foul is on Asar, and that is the 3rd on Ezra Asar.
You like the unselfish play by Sanford. I think
the ball movement, though.
That's for show right on.
That's a for sure right on.
Sar was vertical, but his momentum was taking him into the body of Frager.
Frager 5 points.
Now, you don't seem like a honey mustard kind of guy.
A dead ball timeout until almost 7 minutes into the game. So
it's definitely not my go-to.
And you know what, guys? Sometimes that can mess guys up. Like if you're used to coming in at a certain time, but because of the flow of the game, it's longer. Sometimes you get
BRB.
Out of sorts.
He's got 7 points. The average is 12, but he's coming off.
No, you got some things.
Game of the year off the
Red
bench.
phone's ringing.
Arenas, is he feeling it now a little bit? Brownell was lights out in the first half. He can't hit that three.
Another missed three for USC. Ball bounces around. Looks like Hoiberg gets it to Frager. Frager to Mass for a wide open three off the front of the rim. Frager with the rebound. Pump fakes and gets fouled on the putback.
Both because they're such good shooters from behind the line.
Long-term fasting is often referred to as starving. To be honest with you, sometimes it feels like starving. Sauerkraut and celebration. How can you do it long-term if you're doing it fast? It's a talent most strive to achieve but never do. Yeah, I feel the calls are a lot more, at least even, and I feel like the call both ways, and I feel like the fouls they're calling are actual fouls now, not seeing a bunch of ticky-tack, whatever. But in defense of the refs, Nebraska this half is attacking the basket where they was almost non-existent in the first half. Nice hands, disrupts the pass, not quite a turnover. You see scrambling.
Arenas is back? Oh, no, he never went out. It was the other dude.
Arenas never went out. It was Baker Mayfield. Ooh. Wasn't
Shot clock. No way.
Great defense.
No way.
They might have to look at it for 45 minutes.
Right. Well, we get 45 commercials.
Yeah.
Timeout on the court, they say. Of course. This game, not on track like the other ones were.
No.
That was almost a miracle. 2 points, given how that possession went for SC.
Not even a little bit. Would it start at 3? It started a little after 3. But there's almost 12 minutes still.
Is here. One office visit every 6 months. 2 times a year for HIV prevention. That's 1-2 PrEP. That's
Has this been working for you?
Injectable prescription medicine that helps to protect against HIV through sex. One office visit every 6 months.
This Yes2Go you've been taking for your HIV flare-ups.
Summer glow and one during your winter glam.
I haven't been flaring too bad.
No? Well, it's because of the Yes2Go, whatever it's called.
Tell your healthcare provider right away. HIV testing may be needed. Yes2Go does not prevent other sexually transmitted infections. Practice safer sex and get Yes2Go as scheduled.
I've been practicing safer gay sex, bro.
HIV. Tell your provider about your medical conditions. If you are pregnant or planning to, and all the medicines and
as long as
supplements
it's
you take,
safe.
as Yes2Go may affect some medicines. The most common side effects are injection site reactions, headache, and nausea. Rare serious injection site reactions can occur, so tell your provider about any side effects. 99.9% of people state HIV negative. Ask a healthcare provider.
But, I mean, don't tell nobody about all that. That's just between us.
No, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Always could keep a secret.
Oh, let's go. What are we? So, are they stopping to look at if that was a?
I was joking when I said it, but
I was too. I mean, they showed us the still of the ball in the dude's hand with the board lit up. I don't know why we need to.
They were just like, yo, perfect. We were trying to get out we were trying to sell these dudes some Car Fox shit anyways. They're like, no, we could tell. It was a shot clock. No, Car Fox. You keep thinking this is a basketball game. This is a Car Fox show.
This is 2.5 hours of ads with a little bit of basketball
sprinkled
as breaks. We'll take a quick basketball break here, folks. We'll be back to your commercials in no time.
We know what you're here for. Why is that Trojan soldier gotta be standing all zesty?
I'd say it looks like it needs to be taking some Yestugo or whatever it's called. Get the little shooters.
No, maybe it's a better look from there. It's bench personnel is right as well, and you can see
8-point deficit, not enough to be safe, feeling safe.
But he was the leading scorer, is the leading scorer for the Trojans. See what Fred Hoiberg been out for a while. Doesn't look like he's about to come back into this game. He's been out for a while after taking that hard spill.
See what Fred Hoiberg drew up out of this timeout.
An open look for Buchtengel and the foul.
Oh my God.
Everything is working on offense right now.
Buchtengel and one.
Right off the bat. And I feel like
in the
it's coming to
post.
life here in the second half. Role acceptance from this Nebraska team. It's not that Samford needs to get 30. It's that everybody knows their job.
Can we just remember that we played like this whenever we go up against Illinois or Michigan, please?
How does a team find out what its roles are? Is that like explicit? The coach says you and you and you do this and this and this?
Yeah. I mean, it's communicated by the head coach what he expects of you as a player, and then you understanding what needs to be done. Now, sometimes there's outliers where a guy will go off and get 30 that you're not expecting, but for the most part, this Nebraska team is connected in that way. There's no jealousy. There's no stuff going on.
He's just getting manhandled by his wife right now. She's reading in the riot act because he didn't take the trash out.
Well, I think every coach tries to do it, but you got to
Brownlee baseline.
buy in across the board.
Sorry, man.
Can't just be some of the guys. It's got to be everybody.
That was
Easter misses.
Secretary of Defense.
This is a matchup of two coaches who both coach in the
Sanford
NBA.
shields the steal.
Asking me about the next missile strikes.
Wow, Price.
Nice work to the rim.
Arena's showing he's a freshman there. You can't let
That's pretty crazy.
5-6 dribbles, keep turning his back, and then lay it up.
8-0 scoring run in the last couple of minutes.
All the talk of Sanford as a three-point shooter. Deservedly, he's got 3 today.
Whoa.
Arena's getting 3. Sanford's got 22
I like where Hoiberg's head was at, but again, he ain't got the size.
Luckily, they didn't make us pay.
They got to pick the level back up defensively.
They haven't been from the three-point line. They've been ice cold. Good as hell.
Brager driving, bumping, finishing. Too big, too strong.
To the rim.
Absolutely.
I think he wants to,
I
man.
mentioned the lack of rim protection for this USC group. Really showing.
Just thinking how cool it would be.
Got caught reaching.
If next year, if his handles were like guard like.
March 10th through the 15th to 2026 TIAA Big Ten Men's Basketball.
You talking about Frager?
Yeah, they're not bad.
Yeah.
Chicago.
No.
But if they were guard like, oh my God.
.org/MBBT to secure your seats.
What if they were
today.
Gabe like?
Woo!
Now we're talking lottery
22
pick, right?
points in the paint in this second half.
I mean, you got to be.
Straight out of high school, straight into the pros.
Just 6 for
I
USC.
mean,
You know, I know.
Nebraska's still running.
And
Frager cut off and
You got
ripped,
your
bro.
Pocket picked.
by Buchtengel.
Not a bad foul by Buchtengel.
Easter with the steal.
46-61.
By Buchtengel.
The key to it is you
Let's
got to
wrap
put your
this
hand up
up.
right away,
All
too.
right. I agree, Wesley. I'm pretty excited for the Big
This
Ten
was a
tournament.
5-point
I'm
USC
back.
lead at
I keep going back and forth with myself if I think
You're seeing this
Nebraska's
first
just
10
trying to
minutes of
get the
second
season
half, why
over with
Nebraska's 24-4
kind
right
of see
now.
more of what we saw, or if they're
Nebraska picked 14th in the preseason
more
in the
down, and
league.
it's
A
not
chance to
gonna
win
be.
its program record 14th
Corner 3 no good from Brownlee.
Who is that? Oh, dude, were you glitching up on the live stream?
I don't think so.
Must be really fun.
Maybe.
That was clean.
Playing on a team like this, Nebraska.
Price pull up. Oh,
bang,
man.
Bang, bang.
Man, what a shot from Price.
From down, what were we down at halftime? 7? 6?
Couldn't have been 7. 5.
Huh? 5?
5.
He's given it to
5
us in so many different ways today. That time off the bounce
to up
from beyond
18.
the three-point line.
And still a good chunk of the half to go.
One dribble. That's a tough shot going left. Fading
All
left.
because
no problem for him.
he started sticking with the screens better on defense. He started attacking the basket and stopped standing around passing for 45 minutes looking for a 3.
25 points for Sanford today. Here is the Nebraska tournament resume. In the latest update from today,
I like to get Leo in the game.
Move them off the 3-line to the 4-line because of that big win for Michigan State over Purdue, but they can certainly get back.
What'd you say?
Wonder if the Nebraska players.
I hope they get Leo in the game.
Motivator. You're moving us down? Oh, okay. I'll show you.
They've got a great opportunity coming up as well at UCLA, then Iowa, and then the conference tournament. The 3-line, I think there's 3 Big Ten teams on the 3-line right now. So it's just getting crowded.
Dude, my eyes are
the other
getting
part
so
of this, of course,
bad.
is the Big Ten tournament.
So what?
Well, I was just going to say,
Bad.
I think important, and we've kind of been talking more about
Huh?
the
Trying to,
USC
like-
tournament.
You got contacts in?
If they hang on here today,
No.
pretty much guarantees
I don't have
them
contacts.
being a top
You got
4
glasses?
seed in a triple
I'm not a
bye in the
stupid
Big Ten
bitch.
tournament, which is important for why.
Says the guy that
Get
currently
extra
can't
rest
see
this late
right
in the
now.
season. You don't have
Don't
to play
bring
till
up
Friday.
that.
To me, that's a really big
Right?
deal,
Don't use my
especially
words
if we're
against
talking
me.
about those 4 teams at
It's just
the
gonna
top
piss me
that are
off.
looking to make a long NCAA tournament run. The more
I got
reps you can get
glasses.
right now, the better.
Well, and if
Maybe
you
when I was
are
still in
a
college,
believer, as I know
right
you and many
after.
people are, that Michigan
Mhm.
head and shoulders.
You just
above
never
the
wear
rest
'em?
after seeing what they did yesterday to,
I wear them like when I'm getting a headache or like if
the
I'm
difference
reading.
between the 2 seed and the 3
Reading
seed
is where you,
significant, not having to see Michigan until the conference
I think
championship.
there'll be a book.
That's
Yeah.
Book
correct.
is like
I
a thing
wouldn't
that has a
wanna
bunch
see
of pages
Michigan
with
ever.
words on
What
it.
about when you're driving? Do you see like without anything? Do you feel like the lights are fuzzy or the words take a while for you to get up close onto a street before you can see what the street says?
No, typically
That's what it's
do
like
that.
for me.
Most of the time, it's just small print and like if I'm doing like computer work or reading or something for a long period of time, my eyes will start getting to where like everything's just a blurry mess. But it's not like that when I first
This
started.
is interesting. We were talking.
Fuck,
I've said a
concentrating,
couple
so.
times about USC's lack of rim protection with this group they have out there. Kofi's
I'm just
back
such a
in there
real
now,
man.
but
I don't really have
same
that
with
problem.
Nebraska. Like,
No,
Eugengel's
if
playing
you ever
the
had
five
bad
right now.
eyesight, you would just
Block the
say
shot on that possession.
eyesight.
I
get
just
better.
say eyesight be healed, and
Be
then
healed.
Opportunity here for Sanford.
Wow.
In the name of BB, I heal myself for eyesight, and then bam,
Rated defense
2020.
in KenPom, defensive efficiency in the country.
Huskers kind of pulling away. I feel bad saying it because I don't want to yinks us.
kind of pulling away. It's a 20-point game.
I don't want to yinks.
And they've already outscored that
You know,
number here in the
I'm not a
second half.
yinks
Go
like
back to
you.
the old saying, defense travels.
15-0.
Wasn't a great first half to Nebraska. Came out in the second half with the defense.
If only USC still had Bronny, we'd be screwed. Asar.
Asar, way too strong. And
Can you believe he was averaging 4 points per game for this USC team, I think? I could be wrong. That could be a complete slanderization.
USC.
That's all you need to get drafted.
I don't mean to slanderize Les
That's a
Sperm.
significant offensive hole. Here's
So that's my bad.
denied
Frager
There's some rim protection.
misses the layup.
Les
And now
Sperm, he
Asar draws the
says.
foul on the other
Don't
end.
laugh at Les Sperm.
And he'll go to the line.
Nah. What?
John Buchtel.
Buchtel didn't lay that ball up.
Les Sperm's clothes he's wearing right now are worth more than your entire life.
Path for bucket.
That's probably true.
You know, we talked the other thing that of all the great things that Nebraska's done on defense today.
That's
this is Ezra
Mr.
Asar's
Les
second
Sperm
free throw
to
attempt
you.
of the game. He takes the most
All
free
right.
throws in the league.
I feel bad for Bronny. He actually
is
seems like a super
as good as
nice
anybody in
kid.
the country at getting to the free throw line.
He reminds me of his dad before his dad turned
Your defensive game plan. And we said it right
Turned heel, you know.
Started going to Diddy parties.
Yeah.
You have to keep them off the foul line.
Allegedly.
Because their lack of perimeter shooting.
Well, that's not alleged.
So
We've seen
Allegedly.
Easier ones at the free throw line.
Diddy parties ain't talking about.
Allegedly.
Diddy party.
Allegedly.
Here comes the comeback.
When they get them, they make them. USC is 9
Back-to-back
of 9
free
at the line
throws.
today, but only taken
Cuts
9.
it back down to
Brownell
18.
back in.
You getting nervous.
Had a good first half, but
Your
Husker
cheeks are
says
sweating.
vision problems, side
He's not
effect of
scored in the second
HIV.
under 8
Maybe I
minutes
need to
go
get on that
here
shot you're
in
on.
regulation.
Maybe.
Getting the blow for
You say it
Nebraska.
cleared up your eyesight as well as
We've
your...
got AIDS. Yes, we've got AIDS.
And the rebound for Jacobson.
Not
as
HIV, but full-blown
They've
AIDS.
dominated
Type
the
shit.
boards in the second. They were plus
You
in the
can
first
gel.
half, but they have dominated rebounding in the second half.
Screen from Freg Bones.
Shot
I
clock
call him
as
Freg
well.
You're
Bones.
pushing it, kicking
Jacobson
out.
Did it not hit the rim?
Offensive rebound, Nebraska ran almost a minute off the clock.
It shouldn't count.
Look at that, 35
If you miss,
12.
like,
That
there
is
should
a
be a
scoring
judgment
run
call
in
where
the
No.
if it's a bad enough
Shut up.
miss
No.
and it barely grazes the rim, they can go, no, that doesn't count as a...
Nah,
Kinda
nah,
like in
nah,
the-
nah, nah, nah.
In the driveway where you'd
I
have
don't
to
think
call
they'll take
bank
that
shot or
here.
it didn't count.
Nah, nah,
course
nah,
they
nah,
can't
nah, nah,
discover.
nah,
It's
nah, nah,
accepted
nah,
in-
nah. Nah.
Shut up, bitch.
Have you listened to Ben Shapiro today?
Have I what?
Listened to Ben Shapiro at all today? You don't sound like
No, I
you
haven't
have.
listened to Ben Shapiro at all in, like, I don't know, long time.
Well, it's starting to show.
Yeah, my bad. I'll work on that.
Listen here, folks. We're excited to tell you about Birch Gold. We need a Birch Gold sponsor.
Gary Steckelbaum. Oh, that shit was comedy.
For my Israel voice, I channel Mort Goldstein from Family Guy.
Yeah.
That's how you find it. No?
Walsh needs
I
to
agree,
be
Wesley.
What is it? Oh, Matt Walsh needs
And-
to be I got it.
And my boy Michael Knowles. But I think they just used to have it so good. And I think they're loyal. And they haven't had any sort of like breakup worthy fights with Ben Shapiro to the point to where they're not just going to leave him high and dry. Like, they've been friends for so long. You don't just do that to your friends, even if you disagree on stuff. You know? But it would be crazy if they left. They'd do so good. But I don't really know about any of that sort of stuff or any of that drama because the only person that I listen to is Hassan Piker. Because I like smart
Why
guys.
are we in another half-hour timeout? Like, what's going on?
Are you new here?
This is wild.
13th 20-point game of the year. And
This
his
is like
4 threes
by
now
almost an
leading
hour
6
going to be
away from
longer
tying
than
the Big Ten record for
the average
three-pointers
game
in a
so far.
season.
Arenas kicks it down, and that's a charge.
That's a charge.
Dude, they're calling him for
That
a
is a
screen foul,
charge.
for a body.
Was he in the restricted area?
Jamarcus Lawrence.
Might have been. That's
He
all
did
I'm
not
looking for.
budge.
No, he didn't have his foot down.
Out of the RA.
No, he had it down
On the
enough.
land, yeah.
Are you saying Kofi didn't have time?
His
Yeah, I think
position
he
know.
slid
said.
underneath him a little bit.
His position was he hadn't stopped moving both feet
That's
though.
one thing Nebraska can't
You
do.
don't
is try
have to.
close this game.
Yes,
to
you
stop the
do.
clock
Established
and/or
position.
put
Shut
USC on the
up.
foul
Okay,
line.
remember that. Remember that when we're doing
Arenas
another game.
Gives it up to
During that
Woods.
Sun
and a
stream.
tough finish.
Who has
That was a great
24% black DNA?
18-point lead, now
Me or you?
16-point lead.
I rest my
You're
case.
My bad. Right. That should have been a foul.
Buchten Daddy! Backdoor cut, not there. Gives it to Lawrence, who's desperately not going to shoot.
Derrick Henry, that dude. Pull the floor. Nice pass.
9 seconds.
Frager cut off.
Frager has that Lordy spin to him. Like he kind of always twists his way toward. Damn, nice shot.
That was nice.
He always twists his way to like an open angle towards the rim.
His release is so fast, and he doesn't need his feet set. Like
he's so tall too.
Down, but they don't have to be completely
so perfectly sized for basketball for a wing.
Pro shot there. That was NBA stuff.
And Woods is fouled, stumbling by Frager.
I'm jealous. God, I wish I was that tall.
He's not off balance, but he's not on balance either.
What a shot from Price, bro. Price is tall too. That's the cool thing for him.
We've been working on that.
Shooters and scorers can rotate in the air, get back to square, and still make the shot.
It looked good.
That's why I said that was
got to Brownlee.
Stuff.
So much better.
Easter calling for it. Not going to get it. They're going to give it to Arenas. No. Into the corner.
On the LA swing. He has been fantastic.
Oh, boy. No good on the drive. Rebound, Lawrence, a.k.a. Cardio Man. Cardio Man with the ball.
Not be in a hurry offensively.
I think he is, Smoke.
Some clock out here.
Cardio Man down to Mass. Back to Cardio Man. Back to Price. No good.
That was deep and not set.
Woods kicks it out.
Wow. Why did he pause? A great drive.
Well, if we're talking about Arenas at the next level, he has to shoot that first one. He's going to turn down wide open threes. It's going to be a problem at the next level. Guys will stop closing out, and there won't be any drive.
Whether these are fouls or not, can we just...
They've sent the teams to their benches.
I shouldn't be surprised.
The play prior is
but these USC jerseys are kind of low-key clean.
We're going to review whether that ticky-tack call was a foul or not. We don't care, dude. Just keep it moving. Everything's a 20-minute review, dude.
I feel like with these Huskers jerseys, and don't get me wrong, they're clean.
Fudge.
I feel like they said, hey, what's the most Caucasian
Nebraska on offense? We just on the foul called
font
hook and hold right there as they're looking at
in existence.
The result of this play on this end,
and that's how they came up with our font.
The foul with
Caucasian font.
To the free throw line.
I'm sneaking a peek at the DVR sport monitor over here. That's why
you're ahead of the game.
I'm ahead of the game.
Look at that shooting form from Price. I love it.
Perhaps at the far side of the lane, look at 6 and goal.
Have him tweak on that, but yeah.
Lawrence. Did Lawrence pull him?
See how his plant was faced towards the basket?
I guess that's the question.
But his
You're going to open that up a little bit?
Off toe was out. Yeah, I want to bring that in and open the knee out with the toe in so he's a little more squared up. That probably would have fallen.
At this point, NBA might as well just draft you.
They're trying.
A team that wants to win now. Yeah, you're a little older, but if they want to win now.
I did not see, at least at that look, a hook and hold.
Same argument they've been making.
Why is that girl dressed as a referee?
I was just saying, is she like?
Were you thinking the same thing? No, dude. Like I shouldn't be like.
She went to the game. She goes, "Hey guys, I'm gonna wear that ref outfit."
Well, you want to know why I really think it? It's not that I think that a girl can't be a referee. She just looks like somebody's thick mom, bro. She doesn't look like a fit enough body to be a referee. She looks like a middle-aged mom.
That's why she's a reserve ref. Like,
she doesn't look like she could even run up and down the court.
Tangled up a little bit. They both fell down, or at least Kofi fell down, or they did both fall down.
They're both kind of losing their balance.
It's an 18-point game.
So they're going back and reviewing the possession before. What are we doing?
Let's take another look.
Wait, your friend's not dancing. Did she know this?
Dude, a whole possession happened after this. They're going back this far to look at that?
Oh, hold on now.
Let's see if he tripped him or something.
Oh, he felt some type of way. He tripped him. He tripped him.
Oh, yeah,
he tripped him. It wasn't that bad, but he tripped him.
And Lawrence sold it.
So if the ref sees it, good.
You know what?
And it
hostile act.
Like how long ago?
Bad sportsmanship. Trip me maybe type shit. You know.
Now, Musselman is asking. I mean, is this
after review's been determined? No flagrant foul card.
No flagrant foul.
No flagrant off of a clear trip. That's kind of messed up. I don't need it to be flagrant, but a technical would be great.
Look at it. They did. So now Arenas, after a long wait, he's going to go to the line.
Arenas at the line, folks.
So however many minutes for absolutely nothing to happen.
You wonder, does
shut
a long stoppage like that help SC at all?
I'm going to call the manager.
I think if the game
be grateful you're not on the front lines in Iran right now.
This is a veteran.
So I make one call to Sundo Netanyahu. He calls his dad Bibi Netanyahu, and you're in the front. Yeah, you're cannon fodder. You're goy fodder. All right. Masked, the incidental rebound.
Nice.
I'm glad Frager made that. I feel like he might have been able to dunk that, but
he probably didn't want to get body checked again while he was 3 feet in the air.
Knowing they won't call it.
Knowing they'll review it, look at it for an hour, and then go, that was clean.
Yeah. Put back from Brownlee.
Not only was that clean, we're going to put USC at the free throw line.
Have a couple days off before playing UCLA on Tuesday.
Price to Mast. Mast looking for Frag. Settles for Hoy Boy. Hoy Boy, nice bumping. Oh, Hoy, that's got to be left-handed, Hoy. That's got to be left-handed, Hoy. Whether you make it or miss it, you got to show them NBA scouts, baby. I might be little, but I can use the left hand.
Might be little.
It's true, man. Like, that's how you get away with it. That's how Isaiah Thomas. It's like, well, yes, I'm small, but I'm ambidextrous, and I'll bump the shit out of you, and I make do. I make do with my little body.
Team foul on Nebraska.
Sounds a little degrading the way you keep saying little with such emphasis.
He's a wee little lad, bro.
You sound like a real anti-Sizemite right now.
But he's a you know.
And it looked like at halftime
he plays big.
That direction. Penn State at home, upset Iowa, Minnesota at home, upset UCLA.
Cam Woods shooting his second free throw here, and it's good.
Northwestern, it came down to the end. Northwestern won it at the last. Wisconsin is dominating Washington.
Yeah, I saw that Dort trip joke.
Loss to Oregon.
Lawrence to Mast.
By the Wisconsin response. Yeah.
Hand off to Sanford, over to Lawrence, over to Hoy. Little pick and weave here. Backdoor pass to Sanford. Nice drop off to Fraggy Waggy with the double clutch. Right-handed lay from a left-handed play. He's lefty, right?
No.
Good lift.
He's not lefty?
Body control goes to the opposite hand, right hand for him.
Sanford's done so much scoring. That was a nice assist to go with his 5 rebounds. And now Mast will come out and Buchtengel will check in. And Ryan
what's his name?
Here for the first time for USC.
And Jacobson's left-handed, right?
Jacobson's left-handed.
Well, I think if this holds, guy.
I think Frager's lefty, brother.
Nope, you're just seeing shit.
Okay, my bad. He's right-handed. I think they've flipped my screen.
Yeah, there you go. Like you got one of those Apple cameras where everything's always backwards.
I forgot to change the setting. I'll have to change that later.
Yeah.
Now they're on the verge of losing 5 straight. And a foul on Hoiberg's his 3rd. Nebraska trying to put the finishing touches on what would be a program record 14th conference win.
I'm going to go on a limb and say there's going to be a foul every possession now to close this game out. That's
whether
like
you are running a complex manufacturing site, powering a...
Just let them shoot.
I think BB's racking up money with all these commercials, bro.
He's got a government to a land to defend.
There you go. Which he has the right to do.
Everyone does.
Not everyone.
Well, that's
Let's not go that. Let's calm down here. Let's pump the brakes. Not everybody was chosen.
Do they have borders? Like, are they trying to? I don't understand how they determine whose land is whose. I've always been under the impression borders are bad. Downright racist.
They're real bad. They're real bad. Real bad.
I just don't understand how they determine who's in whose area or who has right to what land. But I don't know. That's over my head. Too dumb for that type of stuff.
No goy is illegal, bro.
On stolen land.
Yeah.
What's UCLA Tuesday?
Is it?
What time?
They're going to be more dangerous, right?
Yeah, probably.
They beat the brakes off USC too.
Shit. I'll beat the brakes off of you.
You can go to the Fox Sports app.
Oh boy.
Seconds left. You know, Don was ripping on you, throwing to halftime. You got anything you want to say to him?
Yeah, Don is the auto pickup games he lost to UCLA when me and Barron ran him off the court.
Holy shit. I'm not going to be able to do that game at all.
We know you can score. You got to play defense. One of the greatest
10 o'clock game.
In UCLA history.
Woof.
Even both of you attack each other.
What night?
Nice at the end. I don't like
Tuesday.
Guy?
Y'all's Tuesday.
Dude, I've got a game Tuesday for Suns.
Game?
What time's the Suns game?
Because I have zero recollection
look and
of
see.
ever losing
Since you
to Earl
asked.
Watson and Baron Davis ever in anything. Doesn't surprise
More importantly, Spurs play the Sixers.
That you would have zero recollection.
The Suns and Kings play right at 10.
You're saying it didn't happen.
What?
I don't recall it. Okay.
Wild. Both in LA.
All right, well, go ahead and call into work. Let them know you won't be there. You'll be doing this stream all by yourself.
Considered done.
Well, Hall is just an instigator.
I mean, I won't even be here. 4 letters.
Program history in a single year.
Doing a solo game isn't the problem. It's crazy that the Suns and Huskers are both playing at 10 p.m. Central.
In a single
That's
year,
wild.
and they're going to do it in 18 games, right? They're not doing it in the extra, so to speak, 2 games.
I think this group, and I think they're appreciative.
We'll have to
of all
find
that
some
they've done,
people
the
to.
20-game
You know
winning
what's
streak to
funny?
start
I
the
could
year
technically
and all
go
that
live
stuff.
on both, but that would be so weird.
This team's got a chance to make a deep run in the NCAA tournament. I think they understand that.
Lawrence, wow, great job getting through the trap and the full court press. I spoke too soon.
10-second violation, or they call a timeout?
I'll tell the guys at work about check it out. When I get here Tuesday,
10-second call. Did not use
set up so I can do all my shit from the computer in the back room, and then I'll join on Discord on my phone and
good defense there.
do double duty.
Nebraska's
Sure,
got
that'll
to
go over
expect
like a
that this is
lead
what's
balloon.
going to happen in the last 3:42 of this one, that USC's coming after him, trying to turn him over.
And Hoiberg can't, he can't use a live ball timeout there. Outside of the
Don't worry, guys. No time has gone off the clock since the last commercial.
No, don't worry at all. Anything you were planning on doing after the game, still
It'll
plenty
wait.
of time until
It's
you
got
gotta start
time to
doing
wait.
that. Told your wife you start cleaning the garage since the Husker game's over. Don't even put your shoes
hide
on
your
yet.
wife.
That steal nearly got there, but now Nebraska can try and settle things down in the half court.
Lawrence to Mast, hand off to Hoyboy, over to Lawrence.
Sanford. He's got 29.
Price, ooh, he's open. He's got a pull. No good.
Strong rebound.
It's getting interesting here at the end.
Husker Nation says Kansas getting beat by 22. Giggity.
There you go.
Arenas
Travel,
floater.
don't you think it is? It is a foul, though.
Yes, he's gotten to the free throw line in this second half at a much higher rate they did in the first half.
You don't say.
Free throws are coming for Arenas. The fouls on.
Who's this little redheaded ginger goy?
What are we doing?
Team foul. A double bonus.
I was watching Terrence Crawford on Rogan. Did you watch it?
No, I saw you.
Really good watch. They were talking about how gingers have a genetic advantage when it comes to dealing with pain. And Crawford's like, I swear to God. He's like, look it up. So they looked it up. He goes, he's like, because I think he said his sister's a nurse, and she told him, she's like, they're so hard to put under anesthesia. They have to be put on average under 17 to 20% more anesthesia to be knocked out.
At the time, it was
which is the difference between killing a normal person and not killing a normal person.
Right at the time, if he couldn't come back, it would be difficult for USC to win this game.
And like they're harder to knock out. And they were talking about how that's possibly why Canelo has such a crazy chin. Their pain thresholds are genetically higher.
I don't know if you would have expected it when you looked at USC.
Lawrence hits the free throw, but I don't know nothing about none of that. I just do what Fauci says. That's the science. Only science I know is the science that Fauci taught me.
Rules. That he owns.
Yeah, I'm sure. I was just going to say, I'm sure their net probably going to drop a little
Easter.
bit after that Minnesota loss.
Kicks it to Canelo.
USC, the fourth of the last 4 in on
Canelo pump fake. Woo!
Wowzers.
I wish I could jump like that. Can I be honest? I wish I could jump like that. Frager. Back to Price. Back to Frag. 2:23 to go. Uh-oh. How did that? Nebraska up 12, 2 minutes to go. Mast fouled top of the key. That was just to stop the clock, no other reason. If you guys haven't hit the like button, though, please hit it for me one last time. I ask you, I'll shuck and I'll jive, and I'll shuck and I'll jive for that one last like.
Less than smooth landing here in the last.
I don't watch Joe Rogan, though, because he didn't have Kamala on, so. He was ducking her, bro. Don't laugh. It's not funny.
Nah,
it's not funny
guy
at all.
Crowd. The guy in the crowd.
Okay. Yeah, you can laugh about that. That's fine.
Using double figures.
Thought you were disrespecting Mamala for a second.
No, sir.
Kick it down to Canelo Jr. A steal here. 2 minutes to go.
Thank you for not calling the
flat.
foul, ref.
Frager
smokes.
Woo! Arenas hits a little lay. Let's not get silly here.
That was a foul that didn't get called there.
Let's not get silly.
I'm happy now.
Lawrence to Sanford. Oh, Mass, get it to.
At about a minute and a half.
You effing. Frag, be careful, Fraggy. Look at that big body Frag using that weight.
That should probably do it right there.
Being patient. That's Lucas shit right there. Just being patient, playing at your own pace, bumping, and finishing. You don't have to beat him to the spot. Bump him off of the spot. How's that sound? Do I have to teach you everything, you little bitch?
And then some.
Lawrence got Canelo Jr. guarding him. Sanford handoff to Lawrence over to Hoy Boy.
1
Mast,
minute.
running some clock now here. Sanford gonna pump fake, gonna get it ripped. Saved by Mast. 12 seconds. Sanford pump fake, shoots over the hand of a defender. It was contorted, and it's good.
And 6 away from setting a single season record for threes in the Big Ten with 2 games to play.
The chance on Tuesday to get that record.
Floater is good for Arenas. Hoy Boy.
The Nebraska fans on their feet. And the shot clock.
Shot clock malfunction, Gary.
The shot clock
We don't care.
set after the make, so they're going to put
And one, don't worry about it. It's late. The stream's over. Don't come in here asking about what me mispronounced words mean. Too late for all that. Gary's already mentally checked out. He's already Sundo front running, you know. So what Sundo does when he front runs now is he just completely mentally detaches from the stream for like 20 minutes. The last 20 minutes he's there. He's on TikTok. As if he's in bed on TikTok. He just gets that out of the way on stream.
So he starts his like nightly ritual. Basically.
On stream. He'll start looking like he'll be like this on camera. He'll be like back sleeping, and he'll be like, "All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here."
Chad Baker-Mazzara was really good in the first half, but he has not played hardly at all in the second half.
Well,
you know,
it's just become more difficult. It can still be done.
DB Jr., I like the hashtag, but we got to shorten it. It's too long. It's too wordy.
What is?
Hashtag no doubt rule gets bought out. If we could cut 2 words out of that.
14th conference win, and they do it in their 18th game of the year in dominating the second half here in LA.
How about no doubt rule buyout?
For Fred Hoiberg and the Cornhuskers.
Dibs.
In front of a big Nebraska crowd. Another 30
I'm not gonna lie, man. I like the negativity going into this season. It's like the first season that
football?
I can remember in a long time. Yeah, that people haven't been like overly confident or overly optimistic.
It could be growth. It could be growth.
I mean, it could be exactly what everybody's anticipating. It'd be an absolute shit show, but I'm just saying it's a different change up.
The reason I think that is because
expectations won't be so high when things start happening. Go ahead.
Even going into Frost's last year that he was the coach, everybody was stoked. Everybody was like, "This is the year."
Up. Nia Kraus is on the beam. Shut up. Backflip.
What about Jessica Johansson?
Hands down, fingers wide.
Baby Asian? Huskers baby Asian? Huskers have a baby Asian?
For the record, I could do all this.
Better.
Oh, she slipped a little.
Your ass would look a little better too, but that's not the biggest thing to worry about right now.
A little more taut ass, if you would.
You know, but I ain't hating what I'm seeing.
Dude, I wish my legs and glutes were as muscular as these chicks.
Well, now we're straying off topic.
Looks like if you slapped one of their asses, you would like literally hurt your hand.
Folks,
Not
I
that anybody
apologize.
should be slapping asses.
I apologize for Gary's gooner
got some running
thoughts.
backs out here. I'm just saying,
He's letting
from
his
a
gooner
workout,
thoughts win.
physical, you always got to take things too far. You always got to be a prevert.
Oh,
about
so
it.
just slapping ass in a sports way.
Yeah, like a go team.
Got it.
I don't know why you're making it weird.
Got it. That's my fault.
You really I think you spend too much time in those files that don't exist. You got your head all.
What files?
In a
No
pre-verted
files.
place. Files, schmiles. Yeah. So UCLA, 10 o'clock Tuesday.
Why don't we watch more girls gymnastics?
Because it's.
Is there an issue with that? Will we get caught? Will people know why we're watching it?
I don't understand.
Or do you think we could lie and tell our wives that we just think that it's impressive?
Well, it's not good to watch. I get it's like a thing people like doing. I could see like if you work at doing it. And
I'm seeing a couple of reasons to watch right now.
I get it. But sitting and watching it is like, what are we doing? It's like going to a basketball football game and just watching the cheerleaders. Like, I'm good.
Well,
there's an actual entertaining contest going on over here. Not knocking that thing that people enjoy doing. I could see that being a fun thing for people. Competitive thing. Something you dedicate your time and effort towards.
I'm seeing
Doesn't mean it's fun for other people to watch.
A couple of cakes I don't hate.
Anywho.
I guess we won't be here for the next game, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I can see if I can figure something, but it ain't looking good.
But
I think,
you know,
if Nebraska utilizes both the 1,400 screens and three-point shooting, and then if and when that doesn't work or it's being suffocated, goes to the lane like they did this second half. I didn't know they could consistently get to the basket like that. I haven't really seen it all year. Seen it in spurts, but a little bit more well-rounded offense than what I'm used to seeing. What do we got? Just UCLA and then Iowa? Is that it? Then we go into the tournament?
I thought we had 3 games. Did we only have 2 games left?
No, I've been wrong on this schedule all year long, so you're probably right. Let me look here. Try to bring it up. How many times we've been on here and I've said who the next game is, and then I realize later I'm wrong.
I mean, cakes on cakes on
just UCLA
cakes.
and Iowa.
Okay,
so Iowa is going to be next Sunday afternoon, not Monday, or not Saturday, I mean.
Sunday. Hey, before you guys go, let me pass out 5 free membies because I don't, actually 10, because I've been forgetting to pass them out, and if you don't use it, you lose it.
Is it true?
No.
Is that a serious question?
5. And here's 5. Be basically every single person in the chat. Joker got one. Joker's like a rare both channel member. Did you get one, Darkseed? That's messed up if Darkseed didn't get one, because Darkseed's been here. Like, he was the first one here today. They're random, Darkseed.
Darkseed could have mine.
Nah. Well, then I'd have to pay, Bruce, and I don't really want to spend $25 passing out 5 memberships. Basically, the money will go straight to Larry Ellison. All right.
I don't think Larry Ellison owns YouTube.
Not yet. I mean, does she have to sit like that on the bar? We gotta go. I'm feeling like Jeffrey Epstein.
Gabe needs a minute.
I'm starting to feel like good old Bill Clinton himself.
Wesley said that's a lot of shekels.
We ate the babies. All right, folks. Well, see you soon. Gary loves you. Israel loves you
more than you'll ever know.
Israel is protecting you right now. Okay?
Sleep safe tonight, folks. Sleep knowing you're safe tonight, folks.
And definitely offer yourself up. What?
Husker Nation's comment.
Clip some more. What is that?
We gotta go, dude. We're gonna get our shit taken down again.
All right, everybody.
That's good.
See you guys for the last game of the season, and remember, Israel first.